Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Wrestling Report. Be the Booker. Damian Nelson alongside David Hero. Here we are still on location here at Karma Bar and Grill, and what a weekend it has been, and what a show last night from both NXT and UFC.
Who would have thought all that was going to happen in one night?
Broadcast here at Karma, but let's get right down to it. Tonight is SummerSlam on the WWE Network. 11 matches. So let's get right down to it, David Hero. The first will be a best of seven. The first of a best of seven. And that will be Sheamus versus Cesaro. You don't like because you don't like the women in WWE. You forgot the 8 women tag match.
We're going to talk about that. I only have so much room on the board.
Sheamus versus Cesaro, David Hero. Sheamus, who lost to the endorsed Sami Zayn Monday night.
When you think of best of 7, you think of Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard. You think of Booker T versus Chris Benoit. You don't think of Cesaro versus Sheamus. Do you?
No.
No. I mean, obviously they have nothing for Cesaro. So you put him in a best of 7 with Sheamus, but everyone's beaten Sheamus. The haluva kick, is that what they call it? Beats Sheamus almost every week. So why can't Cesaro with his 9,200 forearms? Sheamus has to get the first victory.
Sheamus takes the win?
He does. For the first of 7.
How long will the series go, do you think?
It's going to go 7.
Interesting to have the first match at SummerSlam and not the last match at SummerSlam, but I'm sure the last match will land on a special event.
Well, you got to figure in 7 weeks from now.
It's amazing.
It'll be done.
It's an interesting match.
2 months.
Folks, it's just shy of 2 months. The Intercontinental Championship on the line as The Miz from SmackDown. There's 4 weeks in a month. Defends against Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, this match announced on SmackDown last Tuesday.
And you know what? The Miz, he's done a great job with the IC title.
Hasn't he, though? Especially as of late.
And it helps that he has his own little Miss Elizabeth and Maurice with him. But Apollo Crews, I'm telling you, he's the future. He is a... you call him short?
I
saw you go like this. Yes, he is shorter, but most of the guys on the roster are, so it's fine. But Apollo Crews has the charisma, he has the body, he has the it factors about him.
He's got charisma.
I don't know if The Miz can compete with someone like Apollo Crews, and that's why I believe that The Miz is going to drop the IC title to the new champion, Apollo Crews.
Really? His 157, 97, 312-day reign or whatever will be over, you say?
Yes.
Then we can have these two connecting on SmackDown for the next several weeks or months, 7 weeks maybe. But
I wouldn't be surprised if The Miz somehow cheats to win. But at SummerSlam, if you're going to really relaunch the new era, you got to go with Apollo Crews.
Next up, folks, it is the Women's Championship on the line as Sasha Banks defends her recently won championship against the former champion, Charlotte.
And it's amazing if you think about it. A year ago, it was Sasha Banks and Bayley that stole the show at NXT TakeOver
in Brooklyn.
And now she is competing for the women's champion, or she is women's champion, defending against Charlotte. I think it'll be a great match, but I think right now Sasha Banks is so far ahead of everybody else in the women's division. I fully expect Sasha to leave retaining the women's title.
Does Charlotte need it right now? Does Sasha need it right now?
I think the red complements Sasha's hair better than Charlotte, and I just think it's a better accessory for her.
Remember in that matchup, Dana Brooke banned from ringside.
Dana Brooke is great. She is so annoying, you legit don't want to see her.
The Tag Team Championships on the line as Gallows and Anderson, the club, take on the New Day. Absent sans Big E, who's suffering from his groin injury.
Groin-titis, they're calling it, or something?
Sure.
Yeah. Boy, the club needs this. The club needs to be the tag champs to get going. They've been stuck in neutral. They've been in a lot of great programs. They've been with John Cena, AJ Styles. They've been doing a lot of cool stuff, but they haven't gotten that big victory. Now you're getting a battered and bruised New Day. Without Big E, it's a different dynamic because Xavier Woods isn't Big E.
It's been a more serious New Day as of late.
It is,
which is
but
good.
New Day has the cereal. They got the merch. They're over regardless. You need to get the club over as a legitimate top tag team in the WWE. Yes, they are famous as the Bullet Club in Japan, but they need to get the big victory and the titles here at SummerSlam.
Next up, folks, it's the United States Championship as the endorsed Roman Reigns defends against Rusev. We saw a big battle between the two on Monday night, at least verbally.
Yeah.
This all culminates tonight
and
at SummerSlam.
This match is going to be great. You got two
Really?
beasts that punch and kick and fight and do so many awesome things as brawlers. It's not going to be a technical match. It's not going to be like an AJ Styles versus a Seth Rollins type match, but it's going to be two guys that are going to punch and kick and spears and accolades and everything else. But I'm going to call it right now. Rusev retains the U.S. title, defeats Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Absolutely.
Reigns doesn't need this U.S. Championship win to re-solidify himself as a big star.
Well, what you're doing is if he beats Rusev, well, now Rusev is no better than Roman Reigns. Let Roman Reigns drop a couple more notches. Let him fall through a few more tables to the bottom, and then reinvent himself to work his way back to the top.
This match said to be 15 years in the making. The build has been tremendous. It is representing both Raw and SmackDown as Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, goes one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. Will the RKO or Suplex City win this
Talk
fight?
about a coin flip. I mean, you have Randy Orton, who's now back, who's actually seems like he's having fun. He's re-energized. Then you have the Beast Brock Lesnar, who is just that. He's coming off a big win, even though it was an enhanced victory at UFC.
We found out how he felt about Heath Slater's children this past Monday night, too, on Raw. Brock Lesnar. You know, he didn't give a crap.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, he's Brock Lesnar. He's the baddest man on the planet.
I thought it was Mike Tyson.
I mean, in a perfect world, I want to see a double DQ. I want to see a double countout.
You said a double disqualification here in this main event matchup. That's what you want to see. What would Frank Cosentino have to say?
I don't think he'd like that, but this isn't the main event.
Wow. I think this is the headlining main event of the show.
You think it is?
It's what the show's been built
You
around.
think it's going to
Lesnar,
close
Orton.
the show?
I can't say that.
What can you say?
I can say that I think it's the headlining main event.
But it's not going to close the show.
What was the headlining main event of WrestleMania?
I don't remember. Reigns and Lesnar for the World Championship, right?
Okay.
No, it was
Triple H and Reigns, Reigns for the championship.
Yeah.
But the headlining main event match was the Hell in a Cell match. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. You say double something. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because you have too much money invested in both guys.
How do you get out of it if nobody wins? What's next?
You have a rematch.
In Hell in a Cell?
Hell in a Cell.
That's not it doesn't matter because it's a dual branded match. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Don't like it. World Wrestling Entertainment Championship will be on the line. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line as actually, no, yes, it is.
Yes.
The blue belt.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose defending against Dolph Ziggler, the endorsed Dolph Ziggler. This should be one hell of a wrestling match.
It will be, and it's going to be a wrestler because they're both great in-ring performers. Mm-hmm. They're both ring generals. Both guys. I mean, Dolph Ziggler is extremely athletic. Dean Ambrose has done a lot of amazing things. He's had a lot of great matches. Both guys are going to give and take a lot. You're going to see super kicks. You're going to see double arm DDTs. You're going to see a lot of false finishes. You're going to see them try to kill each other. But Dean Ambrose is going to walk out. He's not going to beat Roman Reigns. He's not going to beat Seth Rollins to lose to Dolph Ziggler.
Even after all this build,
and then they're going to shake hands.
It.
They're going to shake hands when it's all said and done.
I could see that. Mm-hmm. I could see that. Again, the WWE Universal Championship, first ever to be crowned.
Is it the Demon King or is it Finn Balor against Seth Rollins? That's what I really want to know.
Everything last Monday showed me that they're going to present the Demon King, Finn Balor, against
Well, then it's real
Seth
simple.
Rollins.
Then you're going to see a great match, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, and the dust has settled and the smoke is cleared, Finn Balor, the Demon King, is going to leave the brand new Universal Heavyweight Champion.
What?
Yeah.
You just said this.
Yeah, because
really?
you can't bring him out with that gaudy entrance and have him lose.
Wow. So Ambrose gets me points, Finn Balor gets me points. My lead in the fantasy draft
will be humongous because yeah, and I don't like it at all.
I love every minute of it, folks. Be the booker. Let's review, David Hero, how you would book tonight's SummerSlam if it were to be you.
If Road Dogg were to call me and say, "Hey, can you please book the show for me?" This is exactly how it. No, he's
first in the best of 7 match series. Sheamus will get the win over Cesaro. The Intercontinental Championship leaves on the shoulder or around the waist of Apollo Crews. The Women's Championship stays with Sasha Banks defeating Charlotte. The Club becomes the new Tag Team Champions of the world, and Rusev retains his United States Championship over Roman Reigns. Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, double DQ, double something. No winner, no clear winner in that matchup. Do we have an edit? David Hero. Are you ready to make a projection? You got that look on your face.
I just realized I used a Sharpie on this thing. I'm sorry.
Maybe you should go back on vacation.
Rubbing alcohol? You think that'll take it off?
Only if you drink it. WWE Championship on the line. Dean Ambrose defending against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler does not become champion tonight at SummerSlam. And Finn Balor, the Demon King, walks out of Brooklyn, where he walked out after a huge victory last year at NXT TakeOver. This time at SummerSlam on the big stage. A story that is tremendous once they tell it.
I don't agree with it.
Finn Balor.
I don't agree with
the new
But if you're going to bring
Universal Champion.
all the gimmicks up for this guy, you got to give him the belt.
SummerSlam is tonight on the WWE Network. We'll be covering it live on Twitter at Damian Nelson, at David Hero, real name, same spelling.
2 R's.
And
2 R's.
also at PWR Show on Twitter. Don't forget, it's the post show as well with Meathead and the man they call Meathead and Matthew Thomas. That live on PWRshow.com and blogtalkradio.com/PWR, where you can call in and be a part of the conversation about SummerSlam tonight. The biggest show of the summer, David Hero. You're excited about it from what I read.
Oh, it's going to be. This is as good as WrestleMania.
Better.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but sure.
Oh, I
go ahead.
did. Well, you don't remember WrestleMania, remember? You said that.
No, that was the Rumble from a couple years ago. No recollection.
For that one, folks, this is Damian Nelson. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you to Karma for allowing us to broadcast here on location all weekend long with our shows. Karma Bar and Grill, located here at 600 East Ogden, here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Great establishment. And as a matter of fact, we're going to watch SummerSlam here tonight as well. Why not? On our WWE Network, on our devices, if you will.
You have lots of devices.
I brought my big iPad.
Really?
Yeah, Pro. We'll see you tonight for a reaction after SummerSlam at PWRshow.com.